Dom Link, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another Welcome to our show. And they're doing well because they're having a wonderful day. Lately, you've been seeing me smiling, you've been seeing me more happy, you've been seeing me in a better mood. I want to talk about that. I don't think I need to justify myself, but here is justification. Um, First of all, I want to thank you guys, right? Because you're part of the reason as to why. People ask me, why are you in a good mood? What happened? Nothing happened. I think that I need to take a break from making content. I need to take a break from overworking myself to an early grave. I think I need to take a break in general. But there's always the sun after the storm, right? So what I think happened is, if I'm being honest, I don't know why I'm in a better mood. I have no clue as to why. Right? Nothing changed. But I was depressed, and now we're feeling better because we're not depressed, right? I think it's because like it's complex. Why am I making a video like this? This is why, dude. This is why I don't make it. I'm also playing Cheetah on the Tower. See, I came in saying, hey, why are you so grateful? Because a lot of people have me ask me, hey, you seem to be doing better. What happened? Right? And I don't have an answer, and I don't want to lie to people, right? I'm not gonna say, hey, I had this wonderful thing. I got a call from a job today that didn't hire me. Like I said, I was supposed to date this girl. She was okay. So let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. Right? You want to make a video? Let's make a video. I was possibly gonna be dating her. It didn't happen, right? So all of this should be making me sad and pissed and oh my god, woe is me, right? But the reality is, I had a good life, right? And yes, sometimes I'm in a bad mood, sometimes I'm depressed. But the reality is I always come back up. So I think the reason why I'm happy is because first of all, we're not depressed. I feel a lot better. I've been seeing a shrink often. I've been posting a lot of CVs. That really helps. Kind of like this fucked up sense. I've been posting a lot of CVs, which should be making me happy because, again, you're working towards your future. But at the same time, you're getting rejected all the time, and you're like, "Fuck, that's really hard," you know. But you can't stop. You cannot give up. So I think the not giving up part is the part that makes me happy, and I think if anything, that's a positive. That being said, with the girl, I should be mad that it didn't work. However, because it didn't work, I'm back on dating websites. It's going pretty well, you know. It's not going as well as I want to, but it's going pretty well. And for the first time, I'm not mad at the person. For the first time, I'm not, and oh fuck you, you fucked me over. You're such a bad person, right? I'm more so in a place of, well, if it was meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. And that's as simple as that. There doesn't need to be a reason as to why this didn't work. The simple fact that the simple fact that this didn't work can just be explained that it wasn't meant to be. I made this video I think it was 2 weeks ago. It wasn't meant to be, and it wasn't meant to be. It's possibly the most important lesson that I've learned. It wasn't meant to be, so that's why it didn't happen. Oh, we have a tournament today. Good. Let's focus on that too. It wasn't meant to be, so fuck it, right? I think that's super, super, super important. I think the simple factor that we understand that a lot of times when you're met with failure, you give up, right? And that's completely normal. It's very rare that you're gonna be meeting with failure and say, okay, well, let's get back up on the horse and let's try again. I think a lot of people say that, but there's a problem with, in my opinion, there's a problem with failing and starting over. You don't learn from a mistake. It's like, did you fail? Okay, get back up and start again. Like, okay, but why did I fall? Why did I fall? Is there a reason why I fall? I fell? Because if there's a reason why I fell, I have to learn it, right? Because otherwise I'm going to keep on falling and falling and falling and falling and falling, and then I'm fucked, right? For the first time, we're trying to learn from this. So, for example, I had this interview, and they said, we're not going to hire you. And instead of saying, fuck you, which I wouldn't do, but you know what I mean, right? Instead of saying that, I was like, can I know the reason why I'm not getting hired, right? Now, technically speaking, I don't agree with the reason. It doesn't matter. There's still a reason as to why you weren't hired. I'm so glad because two of my neighbors, this one and this one, are on the balcony. It's like a chilling, right? So yeah, so it's kind of important. It's really important to learn from that. And it's weird because I should be in a good mood. I should be facing all of those failures and be like, fuck, you know. But at the same time, they're positive because they improve my situation. The job that I had, what if I wasn't happy there? The girl that I had, I didn't really know her, right? You see, and they're just not obstacle, but this is a door that closed. But when a door closed, a door open. So you need to have doors that close before a door open, which actually leads you to where you need to go. So I think with that, I think we were so happy because we had a post. I've been feeling very lonely lately. See, that's the thing that happened. So we're gonna get into details. It's gonna take a long time. I'm telling you. I'm warning you. Don't complain after. It's been really, 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 really nice because how can I even put this in words? It's so complex. You have this girl, right? Forget about the girl. It's so complex. I never had this feeling before. You know? I had this job lined up. I was happy. I had this girl that I didn't really know, but I was still happy because she's gorgeous. She's nice. We get along, right? And it didn't work, right? And I was feeling on top of the world, and then I had a meteoric fall to grace. From grace. We were watching a Trailer Park Boys yesterday, and in season 9, there's this client that's called Grace, and they're saying see you in 3 days, Grace. Comma to Grace, but it's 3 days Grace the band. They didn't even fucking notice. I didn't record. Fuck. That's bad. Why is that bad? Because I said so. And because I said so, it's bad. No, it's because we closed the recording instead of closing. We didn't reopen. We didn't. I paused the recording because I wanted only gameplay, and I forgot to reopen it. So I went to reopen it. I closed it instead. I paused it and I reopened. I don't want to get this studio. I want the YouTube app because we've been posting a video right now, and for the first time we've been recording in 720p's of quality. I want to see if that affects. So the cool thing with YouTube is it'll actually put you in a better quality, right? So now we'll see how much it affects. And if it doesn't affect, we can play a lot more, which is great. It's great. It's great. Great. So now what I'm going to do is maybe Ink Vendetta. That way I can see the quality. Is it the moment? No. Do I give a shit? No. Are you going to forgive me? Hopefully. So you see I'm on the main page. I don't need the main page. I need the gaming. Why am I getting this twice? I don't know. Maybe not gaming. Good. Okay, so Crown. Isn't it fucking nice? Look at this. Look at this. I never watch my content. So this is really good. And plus you got the YouTube that's not responding. No, that's not what I'm looking for though. I'm looking for S. So I wrote S because this is... Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, okay. I really like this. Okay. I don't really have a choice though. Fuck it. Oh, because I closed it. I closed it an hour. It's not bad. It's just bad because I don't want to have a dozen page of this, but the quality is much better. Oh, that sucks. Since I was in a really good place, and I took it for granted, and I had a fall from grace, and I was already depressed, so I couldn't be more depressed. But this fall from grace, instead of me being like, "Fuck, dude, this sucks," it was more so me being grateful for what I have and grateful that it happened, which is weird in a sense because I don't think, I don't believe in the whole be grateful that something happened to you. This is not good. For the first time, I'm like, you know what? It happens, right? The first time I was okay with my fall from grace. For the first time, I understood this important lesson. This important lesson being, it wasn't meant to be. But it's also this important lesson of it's okay. That's life, right? See, it's one thing to face failure. So I think to accept it. And I was always against accepting failure. Against accepting. Doesn't make a lot of sense. I went to my father's house today, and I had problems speaking French, so that's not good. I had problem accepting failure because I was like, no, dude, this is how loser think. Do I think that people that accept failure is a loser? No. Do I think if you're accepting every single failure in your life and you're saying shit? Yeah. And that was that guy. I was that guy. I'm still that guy. So I went out today on my scooter, and two people gave me shit. The first one was like, because I had my phone and was filming, said, "Oh, you're looking to trip over." And I'm like, "What's the fuck?" And I told him, "What's your problem?" Then he looked ahead, and I was like, "This didn't help me." And the second one, he looked at me and he said something, but I don't know what he said because it's another language. But you could tell by his facial expression that he was mad. You know, I look like a bitch. But ultimately, I don't know those people. Does it really matter if they insult me? I'll sleep okay. The little bit of I sleep, I'll sleep okay. We've been sleeping good lately. When I say we've been sleeping good lately, once again, this is something phenomenal. Instead of sleeping 10 hours or 12 hours a day, still feeling tired, we've been sleeping 7 or 8 hours a day, which is really good. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to sleep. I don't know who told me that, but I guess that's it. So just realizing that, you know what? It's beautiful. Having a fall from grace, but treating it as a... It's so weird because a part of me feels that I would like to apply these as a learning lesson, right? But then it is not really a learning lesson because me not getting this job, I think gonna affect me this other job. Oh, I'm supposed to get this job. Remember the last one that you didn't get? That's not me the same thing. I know they're completely different companies. I know it's different, completely different posts. I know it's completely different. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty much life. And just gonna make it how we can. Did that make sense? No. I don't know. I'm at peace with what's going on. If you get what I'm trying to say. I'm at peace with what's going on, and that's the most important part. Forget lesson learned. Forget it wasn't meant to happen. You're at peace. This depression was waging war, and now war is done. And that's a pleasant feeling. Anyway, I'm gonna go in and watch my TikTok battles because I love those. I'll see you guys very soon. Take it easy. Peace.